Hey, welcome back to day 2 of our Monsters Gone Wild Halloween countdown of 31 mad scientist Monsters Gone Wild movie. Yesterday we looked at Fiend Without a Face. Today, let's pick one from our Halloween goodie bag here and see what film we're going to look at tonight. Hope you guys are kicking off the Halloween season here, doing some fun stuff, going out to a haunted house or maybe watching some good stuff on TV. All right, looks like tonight's movie is going to be another one of my favorite mad scientist movies, Man-Made Monster. Ugh, spit it out. Man-Made Monster with Lon Chaney Jr. Dan McCormick, played by Lon Chaney Jr., works in a carnival sideshow attraction as Dynamo Dan the Electric Man. He has built up an immunity to electricity from his act over the years. This allows him to become the sole survivor of a bus crash, wherein all the other passengers are electrocuted when it crashes into a power line. A scientist named Dr. Lawrence, played by Samuel Hines, invites Dan to his mansion where he has a private laboratory, as all good mad scientists should, to study him and try to learn how he survived. His assistant, Dr. Regis, played by Lionel Atwell, begins secret experiments on Dan, giving him ever-increasing doses of electricity until he is dependent upon the treatments, becoming despondent and weak between doses. Dan eventually absorbs so much energy his touch becomes deadly, and Regis uses his influence to make him kill Dr. Lawrence. Dr. Regis's ultimate goal is to create an electrically charged super race of beings under his control. The energy is short-lived, however, and Dan soon reverts back to normal and sentenced to die in the electric chair. However, instead of killing him, the jolt supercharges him, and Dan escapes the prison to go on a rampage through the countryside, heading back to the mansion to get revenge on Dr. Regis. You know, I've always liked this one, and in fact, it's one of my favorite Lon Chaney Jr. films. It was directed by George Wagoner, director of another Chaney classic, The Wolfman, released the same year in 1941. This was a good year for Chaney. Wagoner actually directed 7 films with good old Lon in the 30s and 40s. Man-Made Monster is infinitely watchable, with a great cast, special effects, and music. Clocking in at just under an hour, this is a really quick watch. Highly recommend it. I love Man-Made Monster. This is one of my favorite Lon Chaney Jr. movies. As I said in the review, I've always loved this one. It feels like, I know it's kind of a minor universal classic, but to me it feels just as fun as any of the others. It's fast-paced. I really dig this one. I tell you what, when I watch this movie, anytime I do, I always have a good time. So once again, I'm going to rate this one 4 out of 5 skulls. Great cast, fast-paced, schlocky mad science, and cool glowing effect when Lon looks cool in the costume and glowing and everything. I tell you, I dig this one. So 4 out of 5 skulls, Man-Made Monster. Got some Lionel Atwell action in it. It's good stuff. All right, Fright fans, be sure and join me back here tomorrow night. We'll keep this Halloween countdown going. Let me know what you guys think about Man-Made Monster. Is this one of your favorite Lon Chaney Jr. movies? It's in my top 10 for sure. I should do a top 10 Lon Chaney Jr. countdown. I think I'll do that after we get done with October here. I think I'll do a Lon Chaney Jr. top 10. That'll be a good one. All right, see you tomorrow, Fright fans.
Sometimes I think you're mad. I am.